Morning, my fellow dills. Sweet pickle here. Cheers. Oh, yeah, need that. Clear that throat up. This pollen's getting to me, guys. It's getting to me. You can hear it in my voice, I think. It's a lot raspier than it usually is. Not the classic rasp that I usually have. Can't stand it. Get that devil powder away from us. How y'all doing this morning? Come to bring you your joke and your quote of the day, but first, a word from our sponsor. Today's sponsor is going to be none other than DB's Love Juice. That is DB's Love Juice. If you don't have DB's Love Juice, what are you even doing cooking in the kitchen? Do you even know how to smoke them meats on the grill? Do you even know how to marinate them vegetables? Get you some of that DB's Love Juice at any of the fine locations. That is Eagle Island, Ace Hardware College Road, Wrigglesworth, Paisan, Joe's Oasis, featured on the menu at Sea Witch Cafe, and of course, America's Choice Gourmet. That's America's Choice Gourmet Meats on Carolina Beach Road and one in North Chase Parkway. Get you some of that DB's Love Juice, and when you do, you tell them Sweet Pickle sent you. All right. Thank you, DB. Thank you, DB's Love Juice, for sponsoring the video of the day. Now, let's get to your joke and your quote of the day, shall we? Also going to give a big shout out to my boy Danny Capel out there. Danny Capel, go check out his channel. It's author Danny Capel on Facebook. He's got a book out right now, The Amulet. That's a children's book, but we're going to be featuring it hopefully soon here and give it a little review. You know, got to give it up to Danny Capel though, because he also does dad jokes daily, and there's about 4 or 5 of them in here today from him. So go check out Danny Capel on Facebook, and you tell him Sweet Pickle sent you. All right. Thank you, Danny. Why did the jelly bean go to school? He wanted to be a smarty. It made me laugh because back in the day when we were kids, you thought if you ate Smarties, you get a little smarter. Yeah, smarter. Yeah, no, you don't. You get diabetes. What do you call a well-balanced horse? That'd be stable. Yeah. A book fell on my head today. I only have myself to blame. I asked a girl out for coffee. She said, "Okay, how about 10 tomorrow?" I said, "Are you crazy? 10 cups of coffee is way too much to drink. And I do love my coffee." If you spell absolutely nothing backwards, you get Nitten Yelet Lospa. Yeah, I think I pronounced that right. Nitten Yelet Lospa, which means absolutely nothing. I think that's exactly what it says. Backwards. Keep up now. And finally, for my next trick, I will push a bunch of percussion instruments down a hill. Drum roll, please. Stupid. In other news, the Energizer Bunny was arrested today. He was charged with battery. How the mighty have fallen. I guess he won't be going and going and going anymore, except to jail. You know. Those are your jokes of the day. Which joke made you laugh the most? Which joke made you laugh? Comment down below. Also throw me a like, a share, subscribe to my YouTube, guys. But let me know which joke made you laugh. Let's get to your quote of the day, shall we? When our time on earth is done, money, material things, or status will not matter. But the love, time, and kindness we've given others will shine and live forever. Leave a legacy of love. That's what truly lasts. I'm not going to repeat that one. It doesn't really need to be repeated. Oh, we'll just get into it a little bit. How about that? When your time is done here, what do you got to show for it? I mean, I'm not talking about, properties or cars or excessive amounts of wealth to leave your kids. I mean, most of the time, if you're brought up in wealth, those kids aren't going to be grateful for that. They're going to be expecting it anyways. But what are you going to leave behind? What kind of legacy are you going to leave for others to remember you by? Not just for what you've done in this life, like what you've accomplished material-wise, but what have you accomplished, like a good deed or something that may be locked in somebody's head that you never even thought of. Something you didn't do for the camera. Something you didn't do for the audience. Something you did just for yourself to know that you did something kind, that you did something good for somebody. What kind of legacy are you going to leave behind? Something to think about today, huh, guys? All right. That's your joke and your quote of the day. Let's get to your positive pickle, shall we? Dang that pollen. You can hear it bowling, can't you? Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Ray, for the positive pickle of the day. Let's see what we got here. I let my dreams soar as high as the sky. I let my dreams soar as high as the sky. Man, that's good stuff right there. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Ray, for the positive pickle of the day. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like, share, subscribe. Subscribe on my YouTube. Can't get that back in there. Subscribe on my YouTube. It's a whole lot easier to go through all the bad jokes with Sweet Tea, all the challenges we're going to be doing here in the future. And also, share this video with a friend who might be down and out. You never know. One of these jokes or quotes might bring them out of that dark place, and you never know. You could save a life. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. So as always, stay sweet, stay blessed. I'm done being here. Sweet Pickle out.